Spirit has a message, and originally it was just for me, but like everything else, I feel like because I represent a collective that it might be for you too. When it comes to what you want to do with your life, your purpose, you have to trust your intuition. I was going down a path where I was trying to get money, right? And like, do you like my sweatshirt? It's my Uranus Fudge Factory shirt. I was trying to get money because money makes the world go around. And I'm really trying to figure out how to build a career. Technically, I'm a student because I have this somatic energy course that I'm taking, and it's like 100 credit hours and then like 40 service hours, so it's a lot. And so I was like, I'm gonna hustle to get money. And every time I went to fill out an application, there was something I couldn't do. I couldn't attach this cover letter. For some reason, I can't put my college in the drop down, and there's nothing in that drop down. I kept typing it and nothing was there. And I was like, what is going on? And Spirit was like, you're not meant to do this. Not like this. Because once you get money, if you've lost the thread, it's not worth it. And I know that that's also a very privileged take. Like, you have to do what you have to do. And I have to do what I have to do too. It's not about that. It's about trusting my intuition. I fully expect that now that I have worked to my mindset to get back on track to being the healer that I am an energy healer. That's what I was, that's what I am, that's always what I'm going to be. And I feel like there's been like flashes of grid architecture and like all of these things that are like shiny objects that are trying to distract me from my healing ability. And my cat. And I had to go back to the basics to see why am I doing this? What am I here to do? You know? And that's what it is. I'm here to heal myself and others through my words, my voice, whether it be writing or talking, but that's what I'm here to do. And it's easy to get swept away by new things, new phases, new challenges, things that come in that look more exciting or different. And as an Aries sun, someone with ADHD and anxiety and all this, like, it's super easy for me. I mean, I just came up with meme tarot. I opened an Etsy shop over the weekend and launched it and did all of the graphics. And I'm going to keep it up there because it's super fun and I hope people like buy it. It's only $20, by the way, if you want it. And it's going to be a side hustle. And if no one ever buys it, that's okay. It really is, because it's not why I'm here. And I was so lost, and I talked to Spirit, Source, Divine Creator, whatever you want to call them. I talked to them and they set me straight. And it all came from seeing the signs of how every job I was applying to was sabotaged in some way by technology or something. Like, it was strange because there was no other reason for it, you know? And I tried multiple times to fill out these different sections of these, large corporations or whatever. They're really just retail businesses. I was trying to get like a part-time job just to get by. And yeah, that's not what I meant to do. And the universe will giveth, but the universe will taketh away too, if you're not on the path that your higher self has planned for you. And I know that that sounds very like fatalism, determinism. What am I thinking of? Something. But we drew the short straw to be here. And I'm going to keep saying that because it's really hard. And that is why we're here. And so if I'm not fulfilling my purpose of being an energy healer, then it, the universe is going to let me know. And my intuition, my legs just electrified to let me know. Yeah. It's strange because it feels like, oh yeah, well, I have free will. You do. You have free will. There are ways for me to go around what the universe is trying to tell me. And it's not like I'm going to be miserable if something happens, if I get a job or something. Like, that's not the case. But I want to be in my highest timeline. I want to be at my highest self. I want to be who I wanted myself to be when I came down here and incarnated as a human, I believe we're all energy. So if you've never seen any of my other videos, I believe we're all energy. That energy gets pressed into human bodies, but in the end, we're all energy. We're all infinite beings. And so we come down here to create, to add to the well of consciousness. We come down here to learn lessons that will help us on our next iteration of whatever path we're on. That is what I believe. And if you're here right now, and I've said this multiple times, you're important. We are Earth is evolving with the human body, who is also evolving. And your role is important, whatever that is. And my role is to be a messenger, a voice, a healing source of energy for people, whatever that looks like. And I know what it's not now. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to use tarot and readings and stuff. I love tarot. It tells a beautiful story through imagery, and I'm a geek for design and imagery and stuff, and I have like 30 decks. Like, I'm not going to stop. But what I'm not going to do is hustle for money using that gift. And this is not to say that anyone who is a tarot reader is hustling for money. It's a gift. It's a beautiful talent. It's a beautiful way to tell a story for someone. It's just not what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to heal through my words. And every turn I took, it was very obvious I was heading down a path that wasn't correct. So I'm correcting it now. And I don't know what that means, but my true north has come back, and I'm not off winding, doing something else now. So now I have to revamp everything that I did before. It's not easy. It's not easy to change and to realize that your path is different than you're on right now. But I think I needed it. I needed that. And maybe you do too. And that's why I'm here telling you about my situation. Maybe it'll help you too. Peace and love to you.